Okay, so I just want to get this on video because come to find out the water line running to the front of the house does not go to the front of the house, ends at the back of the house. Not the end of the world. We have the sink and the counter now installed, so we're going to have the guys, or at least I thought we were, run the plumbing around the house so that we have a water line coming to the kitchen. That being said, my wife decided to pick up the drill and said she can do it. Right, honey?
Yep.
So, according to my little Filipina, she can do this herself. So let's see how it goes. All right, honey, explain to me what we have to do.
We have to make a hole.
Have to make a holes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, for the side water line.
For the water line. And it's easy, right? Because according to my wife, the water lines that we have to run around the house, in the ground, and then around to the kitchen, she says, oh, let's just do it real quick. It's just some water lines. You just stick them and glue them and you slap them down. Right? So it's easy? Yeah, just make a holes. Your juice is important. We can't work without juice.
It's hot.
It is hot. But this is easy, right? Of course it's easy.
Make a holes.
Just make a holes.
Make the PVC pipe.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Okay, it's almost done. My wife says this is so easy. All right, let's get to work.
Yeah, we put it here. See?
Yes, it's pipe.
It's all there.
It was to just glue them and drill it and it'll be done. Very easy. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, so the plumbing line is just about done, and that is now running over to the kitchen. My wife explained yesterday how easy it was, so I just want to add that she did take a nap afterwards and I did all the drilling. She did not help with that, even though she stated how easy it was, so I was expecting it done within an hour or so, right honey? Yep, no problem. So anyways, the water line is now run all the way down the house. You're not going to see all this, of course, in the future. That actually has a cover that goes over it. And then the water lines going up and down each end are going to be covered by bushes and shrubs and stuff. We have them going down most of this side of the house already. And then the flowers are going to be a lot bigger in the future, so you're not going to notice any of that. Right now, we still have the ground over here. Well, let me rephrase that. Everyone has ground. If you remember in any of the other videos I've done, we had a house over here. So the house was removed. We gave that away, and we're going to tear up the cement shortly. We're trying to get the house situated first. That job isn't, that isn't a big deal. I don't care if it takes a month or two just to rip up the cement. And the chicken coop is ready for me now. As you can tell, it's starting to get a little overrun in here, so to speak. So the chicken run, if you haven't watched another one of my videos, is 22 wide and it is 40 feet long. That being said, I had a door welded up and screen put around the holding tank and the pressure pump and the pressure tank. Along with, we also had a roof put over and screen put around with a little door opening for the actual well. So these things are now protected. So when I have, let's say 30 chickens in here, possibly more, I'm not going to be concerned with them. Obviously, they would be jumping up there, pooping, everything else, and we want to keep that away from everyone. So that's going to look a lot better in the future. So as you can tell, I do have a lot of cleaning and organizing to do. I want to get the wall painted. I want to get the fish pumps and filters installed. I already have the pumps and the filters and all the air lines. I have everything to set up for the fish, which will also just run off of solar. Okay, next up is the pool, which I will designate probably 1 or 2 or possibly 3 videos on. As you can see, we are getting it cleaned out right now because of Audette. We lost the pool cover. All the pool tile is right over there off to the side of the back door. I had this built so I could put the pool pump and the pool filter underneath it because I don't want to look at them, and that's actually going to be a waterfall, so then the water will actually go into the pool and everything's going to be behind it. So the pool itself is all built. We have the filter down there. I will show you guys that in a minute. The fountain is here. All the tile, around the pool is installed, and the pool tile itself is sitting over there in boxes. So we will go over there and look at that right now. So inside of the pool is a little hideous, not gonna lie to you guys. Okay, so just being transparent with everyone, here is the inside of the pool as we speak. Obviously, it doesn't look very pretty, and I get that. We are digging that up right now so we can change the size of the skimmer, because the skimmer is going to go right there, and then the fountain obviously is right at the back. And like I explained to everyone, the pool filter and the pump are going to be behind it because I don't want to look at them, and then you're going to have a nice waterfall going into the pool. Now, whoop, I almost just took a fall into the pool. We have the skimmer on the ground, and we have all the tile sitting on top, and we've had these for quite some time. With COVID, it took a little bit of time. It was kind of an issue. Here is the pool filter, which I discussed briefly in another video. Okay. Lastly, I just want to mention that here's the pool pump that is going to go inside. That is actually a 48 volt DC powered pool pump. So that pool pump strictly runs off of solar. Yes, I know we have a lot of cleaning and final paint work to do, but there's the lines coming out for the washer and dryer. We have another line sticking out over here. We just got in for the hose, and my wife wanted this water line so we could fill up buckets of water and anything else. Again, we've bought in a lot of plants and shrubs and stuff like that. We got to get them all planted so it looks better. And then the line going down this side of the house is going to be buried. And then the one that goes down this side of the house is actually going to be behind all the bushes and shrubs. So you're not going to see all of this in the future. Of course, it's going to look a lot better than it does, along with, like I said, this tile is all going to be removed. And this is how it's looking so far. So we have obviously a lot more work to do, but it's looking great. Very happy with it. Okay, so we got a lot done yesterday checking out the pool this morning. As you can see, we got it all drained. I mean, it drizzled a little bit last night, but it really wasn't bad. You can ignore the wood over there. Like I mentioned before, the skimmer is actually going right there. So he was digging that out yesterday and just had the wood covering over it because he was, standing in the sun, of course. So we do, again, have all the tile for this. And as of right now, he is cementing the fountain that I'd like to call it. The tile is right down there. I will have to show that to you in another clip. And then he's going to get that all smoothed out, waterproofed, and then get the hole aligned right over there so that when we put in the filter and pump, you won't see them. They will be underneath the fountain, and then of course it's going to rain into the pool. So We actually have lights for that also. I'll put that in, you know, a pool video, which is going to take a whole video or probably multiple. But either way, we have lights that are going into the fountain and in multiple spots in the pool, and they work off of a remote. So it should look pretty nice. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you for watching, and a lot more to come.